Calls for swift investigation into the circumstances leading up to the tragic passing of 3 pupils at Evaton Primary School in Sebokeng on Monday are getting louder. 3 siblings were brought to the sick bay at the school in different times, where they mentioned they had pap, milk and biscuits at home before school. They were rushed to the nearest clinic where they were declared dead. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala is at the primary school and joins us now. Nqobile, talk to us about the conversations certainly that are being had at this primary school on this Wednesday morning, and also the developments that authorities are following, particularly around what they ate and where.
Well, Naledi, those investigations at this point are still being handled by SAPS, and that's how far we have learned of them. But what we also know is that the Department of Education has already got psychosocial supports that is on the ground from Monday, which is currently assisting with ensuring that school continues as per normal and that the learners that were exposed to this, that they do get some form of assistance. What we know is that there's about 3 learners that passed away, the youngest being in the grade 3, which is a girl, grade 4, a boy, and a grade 5, which is a girl. They're all siblings, of course, so the mother is still at this point going through a very difficult time. We know that the family has already said that she's not coping because it's a lot to take in. We know that SGB has already also gone to see the family, and they are at this point looking into how they could assist the family in terms of the funeral. But we've got SADTU right here, and a lady to speak to us about the issues that are prevalent in the school. We know that already your SADTU members are currently affected. Tell us a bit about what they're going through.
Thank you very much, Nqobile. Good morning to you. Let me greet you first. Let me also greet the viewers as well. And also let's pass our condolences to the family of the bereaved. It is indeed quite a traumatic situation. We have lost 3 young lives, and what we see is that it has affected our members quite significantly. Not just SADTU members, but the entire schooling community is quite affected. I am talking about the teachers, the education support personnel. It is quite traumatic, even the learners themselves. Yes, we do understand that already there is psychosocial support services interventions, but we would love to see more of that because it is quite traumatic. It also brings into the fore the kind of responsibilities that we have as education workers, as teachers, that not only are we limited to delivering the curriculum, but we also carry a number of other responsibilities because, I mean, what we are talking about here happened in school. So it has left very deep traumatic scars within our members, and we are hopeful that indeed with the interventions that also the Department of Basic Education is coming with, we will be able to survive.
And I know this is obviously something that you have echoed, the investigations into how it happened.
Well, I mean, of course, we would want to see some kind of a conclusion. There needs to be a conclusion. If 3 siblings from one family household lose their lives just like that, it means that there needs to be a deeper understanding. So we want whoever is responsible, those who are responsible, whether it's law enforcement, whatever the case may be, all the other departments, because you must also look at it in a systemic way. There is also about the social development department as well, because there is a family unit, there is a household that is also involved here in its entirety. So we would want to get a conclusion at some point as to what could have led to that, so that we can know how it can be prevented moving forward.
Thank you very much. That is SADTU speaking to us, of course, about those issues, Naledi. Again, echoing the fact that it needs to be investigated quite thoroughly to ensure that there is some form of equilibrium where the families could understand what happened, but so as the school as well. But they're also highlighting that there needs to be an ongoing process in terms of counseling, because this needs to still be spoken to the children about quite continuously until it's something that in a way does pass.
Nqobile Madlala speaking to us there from Evaton, and of course, SADTU, they're speaking about the trauma experienced by the learners at the school as well as the staff. And one can just imagine greeting learners in the morning, and then hours later, 3 of them are dead on the school premises. But Nqobile Madlala keeping a close eye on that story for us.